The Journey to Self-Understanding Through Stoicism. 10. Essential Qualities to Prepare. There was a period in my life when I started typing Google searches like, "How to stop worrying," "What is peace of mind?" and "Why do others sleep peacefully while I toss and turn like a fish out of water?" I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but if you have, hello, we might share the same mild to moderate inner crisis blood type. And you know what? In the midst of that, I stumbled upon a Roman philosopher. Not on Tinder, but in a book. And that's how I discovered Stoicism. This philosophy didn't teach me how to get rich quick. Or did it tell me to just think positive, honey? It simply gently and somewhat bluntly told me, if you want peace, stop trying to control life so much. Worry just enough, and live as if today is your last day, but still wash the dishes first. Sounds harsh, but it hits home. And to fix things, you have to understand them first. So I began my journey to self-understanding the Stoic way. No frills, no melodrama, no need to become someone great. Just to come back to being yourself a little kinder each day. But before diving deep into the philosophy, there are a few unflashy but absolutely necessary qualities anyone wanting to practice Stoicism should prepare. You don't need to be smart or handsome, just honest with yourself. Honestly, being handsome helps too. 1. Be honest with yourself. You cannot improve what you pretend doesn't exist. Self-honesty is the cornerstone of the Stoic journey. You can't fix what you refuse to acknowledge. Stoicism encourages confronting weaknesses, bad habits, fears, and avoidance head-on. For instance, I once noticed my frequent irritability. Instead of blaming work stress, I admitted the truth. I lacked patience and struggled with pressure. This realization allowed me to work on self-control rather than denial. Honesty isn't about self-criticism or low self-worth. It's about accepting reality objectively. Embracing sincerity opens the door to growth. Advice: stay humble. You likely have fewer flaws than I do, but recognizing them is key. Moreover, self-honesty fosters genuine confidence. When you stop hiding or pretending, you feel lighter and more driven. It also strengthens relationships as truth builds authentic connections. 2. Practice self-awareness. If you don't know where you're stuck, no one can help you. Self-awareness helps you view your emotions and behaviors objectively. When angry, ask, what am I thinking? Why do I feel this way? When rejected, consider, is my reaction fair or am I overreacting? For example, a friend with a temper tracked her anger after studying Stoicism. She realized it stemmed from childhood experiences, helping her control her emotions and avoid passing negative patterns to her daughter, a big win. Self-awareness shows you're not your emotions, but their observer, letting you choose how to react. It also uncovers habits like procrastinating under stress or negative speech in tough moments. Recognizing these allows you to change and live more positively. 3. Courage to face your dark side. Light does not defeat darkness by ignoring it. Everyone has dark corners inside fear, jealousy, selfishness, or unhealed wounds. Stoics don't deny or hide these parts, but bravely confront them. For example, someone betrayed in love might choose to deny the pain or face it and learn from it. Facing it helps them understand themselves better and learn to love and protect themselves. Courage to face the dark side isn't about self-judgment, but understanding and healing. This is the true light that helps you grow. Facing your shadows also helps develop empathy. When you understand your own pain and struggles, you become more compassionate and helpful to others. 4. Patience with yourself and the process. No one matures after just a 3-session online course. The Stoic journey is long with progress and setbacks. You will fail, forget lessons, react old ways, then start again. Patience is respect for the process and yourself. A friend once shared it took her years to learn to stay calm when criticized. Each failure was a lesson bringing her closer to tranquility. Patience helps you not get discouraged or blame yourself, but keep moving forward with trust and kindness. Patience is also how you build sustainable habits. Instead of rushing for instant change, you learn to accept gradual progress day by day, small but steady. 5. Lifelong learner mindset. There is no best, only better. Stoics don't seek to become saints or perfect, but always keep a learning attitude, improving bit by bit. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations that every day is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. For example, when you get angry at an unkind remark, instead of blaming yourself, see it as a chance to learn self-control and empathy. This mindset helps you live humbly, open-hearted, and continuously growing. Lifelong learning also keeps your curiosity and zest for life alive. When you keep exploring, you won't feel bored or stuck. 6. Discipline, do the right thing even when you don't want to. Freedom is not doing whatever you want. It's not being dragged around by emotions. Discipline is the foundation that keeps you steady in life. Stoics act by reason, not by fleeting impulses. For example, you may not want to wake up early to exercise, but do it because you know it's good for health. You may hesitate to apologize, but do it because it's right. Discipline builds good habits, reduces emotional swings, and helps you live intentionally. Discipline also helps you overcome procrastination and laziness, making a big difference in the long run. 7. Willingness to question old beliefs. Don't believe something forever just because you believed it as a child. Many carry limiting beliefs like, I'm not good enough, I am unlovable, or I can't change. Stoicism teaches you to question these beliefs. For example, if you think, I can't speak in public, ask yourself, is that true? Can I learn and improve? Questioning beliefs breaks limits, expands possibilities, and frees you. This also helps you avoid being stuck in old mental patterns and opens new opportunities. 8. Accept pain as part of growth. No one grows stronger in comfort. Pain, failure, and loss are unavoidable experiences. Stoics don't avoid them, but turn them into fuel for growth. For example, someone unemployed might see it as a chance to learn new skills, discover themselves, and build a stronger career. Accepting pain makes you stronger and more resilient. Acceptance also reduces suffering caused by resisting reality, allowing you to live more lightly and peacefully. 9. Mindset of controlling actions, not outcomes. Do the right thing not because you're sure to win, but because it's right. You can't control if someone loves you, if your boss promotes you, or if life goes smoothly. But you control your words, actions, and reactions. For example, you can prepare well for an interview, but the result is unpredictable. Focus on your part and leave the rest to fate. This mindset of controlling actions, not outcomes, lets you live peacefully, not emotionally controlled by outcomes. 10. Aspiration to live a life of inner strength. Happiness doesn't come from everything going well, but from standing firm even when it doesn't. Stoics don't live to outshine others, but to avoid being swept away by meaningless things. They choose to live intentionally, deeply, and compassionately, starting from within. For example, when facing hardship, instead of complaining, ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I help others?" This aspiration to live a life of inner strength helps you live fully and meaningfully. Conclusion: a small journey, but not small at all. The Stoic journey doesn't start with reading all of Marcus Aurelius's meditations or becoming unmoved in life's storms. It starts with small things, sitting quietly, without scrolling your phone once. Not yelling in traffic once, writing down your worries instead of letting them crawl in your head. No one asks you to overcome yourself today, but you can start understanding yourself a little more each day. And if you're on that path, even just a few steps, and congratulations, you're braver than many. Oh, and if you find this piece helpful, inspiring, or simply makes you smile a little on a long day, don't hesitate to share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Who knows, you might just help someone start their own journey. And that, in a very Stoic way, is a small but not small act at all.